Yeah, let's have a gun debate. It isn't a sign you would expect on school property, but one Texas school district is warning their staff that, hey, we're going to arm our teachers. They want to be able to protect their students. So what has been the reaction of parents in Argyle, and how do they feel about their teachers being allowed to carry? Joining us now, Lacey Benolio. She has two daughters that attend that elementary school. Welcome to Fox and Friends.
Thank you.
So how do you feel about it?
You know, these teachers and administrators, they work so hard and care so much about the future of the kids that they teach. And, you know, I have no doubt that they would step into the line of fire to protect their kids. Most of them have families of their own that they go home to each night. And, you know, I feel that if someone were to come into their classroom and threaten them or their students, I think they deserve the right to protect themselves.
So you think that your daughters are safer because the teacher has a gun?
You know, I do. I think that the administrators of the school work very hard and are very selective in putting the weapons in the right hands so that they can defend themselves. And, you know, I think that first and foremost, I think that the policy will be a deterrent so it never happens.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any misgivings at all about it? I mean, you know, accidents, things like that?
You know, I don't. I know accidents can happen anywhere, but I feel like, you know, the trade-off and the possibility of it being able to save a life far outweighs that. Well,
a lot of people, though, in your state and other states who disagree with you. I know that we got this quote from Josh Horowitz, executive director of the Coalition to Stop Gun Violence. Exponentially, more schools have said thanks, but no thanks to guns. Would rather not have guns on school property. Their response is, let teachers teach and let law enforcement officials do their jobs. What do you think of that?
You know, I think to anybody opposed to it, I would say, you know, God forbid that your child was ever in a situation like that. Would you be okay with it taking 5, 7, you know, maybe even 10 minutes before law enforcement could arrive and put an end to it? You know, I've heard that most of these mass shootings are over within 5 minutes, and by that time the damage is done. So if this policy could save even one life, it's done its job.
Have you noticed, too, that Texas is not the only state doing this? So here are some states that have passed similar laws since Sandy Hook. We got Texas, Oklahoma, Alabama, Tennessee, South Dakota, Kansas, Alaska, Georgia. This idea seems to be spreading. So you really think your kids are safer, huh?
I think so. You know, I pray every... Oh.
Go ahead.
I pray every day that, you know, what happened at Sandy Hook never happens, you know, at our school or any school for that matter. But if it does, you know, I want the best possible chance that no other parent has to go through what the parents of the Sandy Hook kids are going through right now and will for the rest of their life.
You want quick action in that classroom, like you said. Most of these things play out over like 3 or 4 minutes. Hey, Lacey, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
What do you think? You know, email us. Use Twitter, whatever you want. Just communicate with us. What do you think about that situation in Texas? Should it spread to all 50 states? Hey, coming up.